This is a story about a teenager named Tim and his encounters with the dark side of the internet. Tim was rescued from a cult of radical extremists at the age of 15. When he was finally given a home, Tim had never seen a phone, computer, radio, or TV. He was taken aback by the wave of technology that he was flooded with. He was so excited to get onto the internet and find out all that it had to offer. Unfortunately, because he never learned any type of internet safety, Tim made countless mistakes that cost him dearly. This is Tim's story. Good morning, Tim. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
No problem. I can't say that I'm happy to be here, but I am glad to do my part.
Your part for what exactly?
Well, I want to make sure that nobody ever makes the same mistakes that I did.
Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Tell me about your experiences.
Well, as you know, I had been in a cult, so I had never had access to the internet before. So when I did finally have access, it was like a flood of things right at my fingertips, so I wanted to do everything. I made accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Anyways, I was cyberbullied pretty heavily. People would comment on a lot of my posts. They would say like, "Ooh, look at that, cult boy." They would call me cult boy because I was in a cult. And it was really hurtful. I mean, kids get cyberbullied a lot. I don't think I was getting cyberbullied just because I was in a cult, though. I think kids everywhere get cyberbullied.
Indeed they do. 43% of kids have been bullied online, and 1 in 4 of those kids have been bullied repeatedly. Cyberbullying is so effective because everybody sees it, and it feels anonymous. 70% of students report seeing frequent bullying online, and 81% of young people think bullying someone online is easier than bullying someone in person.
That was not even close to being the worst of it.
Really?
Yeah, really. I made the mistake of making a YouTube channel to talk about my experiences, and people were really inhumane in the comments to the videos. I mean, I got very specific insults. I got death threats.
Well, people do a lot when they think it's anonymous.
Yeah, it's a big problem, and people need to understand that it's not okay. Bullying is more a problem now than ever before, and it's just because people don't understand that just because something is anonymous, it doesn't mean it's right.
You're right about that. You should never write something online that you wouldn't say to someone's face.
I also made the mistake of putting personal information in the videos. People made a lot of threats, and they got really specific.
Well, you should never put personal information in a video.
Well, yeah, I know that now. That was one of the main takeaways from my experience.
Hey guys, it's your boy Lil Tim, and today I'm going to talk to you about hygiene in cults. Be sure to follow me and smash that like button!
So you think that was your worst mistake?
No, it wasn't even close. Next, I started talking to strangers in chat rooms. I knew it probably wasn't a great idea, but I was feeling marginalized and lonely, and I just needed somebody to talk to.
So what happened?
I got scammed over and over and over again. I lost a lot of money.
Scamming is very prevalent on the internet. You are 20 times more likely to be scammed on the internet than robbed on the street. In 2016 alone, there were over 6 million offenses. Over $90 million were stolen from people online last year. So tell me about the scams people pulled.
Well, I got my identity stolen a lot. I should have learned after the first few times, but I had my identity stolen 4 times. People kept asking me for personal information and then signing up for credit cards in my name. The police did what they could, but I am still severely in debt. My credit rating is so bad that I was literally laughed out of a bank. I was also the victim of phishing. Phishing is when people pretend to be a company to get you to send personal information. I sent a bunch of strangers all of my bank account information. I was also a victim of false billing, which is when somebody pretends to be billing you so you give them money.
Wow, so was that the worst of it?
No, the worst chapter started when I turned 18 and I started online dating.
Oh no.
You know, Yeah, it was pretty bad. I wanted to form some relationships. I really wanted to meaningfully connect with somebody, but people just kept asking for naked pictures.
Timmy here might have had a problem with sexting, but it's mostly girls that have a problem with it. Some girls send pictures as a joke or to feel sexy, but a lot of girls feel pressure to send pictures. 61% of sexters feel pressure to send pictures at least once. So were you pressured to send naked pictures?
Yeah, I was. It was really difficult, you know? I just wanted to connect with people and people just wanted to see my penis. They kept asking me to see my penis. It was really hard, you know? Not my penis, but it was a difficult situation.
And did you send naked pictures?
Yeah, I did send the naked pictures. The worst part was I thought it was people I could trust, and then the next thing I knew, they were posting those pictures all online. It was pretty bad. My entire family saw my penis.
17% of people who receive naked images will share them with others, and over half of those people will share them with more than one person. It is very easy for videos and pictures to circulate.
I wish I could take back those pictures, you know? I really wish I could. But I can't. Once you send the pictures, they're gone. You can never get them back.
And is that the end of your mistakes on the internet?
No, there's one more big thing. The worst danger of all is I became addicted to the internet. I would start spending all my free time on there. I was just using it as a method to escape reality because it was just getting so difficult, all the mistakes I had made. But eventually, I wasn't just spending all my free time, I was spending all my time on the internet.
61% of people say they are addicted to the internet. 8% of people use the internet to escape their problems. Well, thank you for meeting with me.
I also became addicted to internet porn.
Wait, what?
I, like many other people, became addicted to internet porn. It didn't start out as an addiction, but eventually I was watching porn for a couple hours every day.
Porn addiction is, in fact, a big problem. 12% of internet websites are porn. Every second, over $3,000 are being spent on porn. 40 million Americans are daily porn users. Well, thank you for taking your time to meet with me.